Hello everyone, this Spectator Minyaner for giving feedback is dedicated to the memory of Lucy Maya and Rena D. The third rule of giving feedback in shul is what I call the sandwich method. The sandwich method is something that we learned from Moshe Rabbeinu. When Moshe Rabbeinu spoke to God and told God that he would like to go into Israel even though God decreed that he can't, he started with praise. He then said his request, and then he ended with thanks. I believe that when you give feedback, the same thing should be kept, albeit a little differently. Namely, since it's not davening, but rather you're giving feedback, you should start with the fact that the person should be encouraged to be chazan or be a laner. And then you can talk about the one thing that maybe they did wrong or they could improve, and only afterwards do you say, and thank you again for being chazan or for being willing to be laning in our shul. If you just talk about the negative, you're not going to get very far. And if you just give him a yashar koach blindly, you also won't get very far because then everything stays the same. From this perspective, I believe in the sandwich method. Start with something positive. Then say your request or the point of feedback that has to be polished. And then, and only then, do you go ahead and you say, and thank you again for your willingness to be part of the daveners in the shul, the part of the laners in the shul. It's greatly appreciated. Only then is it a balanced feedback, and only then do I think that the person will actually listen to you. Indeed, vidui, in our tradition, namely confession, doesn't just mean what we did wrong. I'll hate like this and I'll hate like that. But there's something called vidui masrot, which means you come before God and you confess what you did right. Namely, you say, Lo avarti mitzvotecha velo shachachti, I didn't forget any of your mitzvot, I didn't forget any of your mitzvot, etc. From this perspective, I believe that feedback could be no different. Namely, it has to be balanced in the same way. Wishing everyone a wonderful day.